This is me, and this is my teammate getting the most powerful weapon on this SMP, despite me having one of the biggest nerfs of all time. But how did we get here? To tell you that, we have to go back to before Season 3 started. So, a couple weeks ago, I was, just going about my day whenever my mom decided to get me a laptop for school because the next semester was starting. And, I didn't ask for it or anything, but, I had been wanting a laptop for a while. So, it got here, and it's not the best ever, but I really like it. Anyways, I had been sure that once I got a laptop, I would be, revolutionarily more skilled, to the point that everyone would, genuinely should consider me as a threat. Because, it's got the keyboard and everything, I'm way more used to it than I am to the phone controls and stuff. But anyways, this is nice. And it only cost it only cost $4,500. And it runs pretty well. I really like it. But in spite of this, there was just one teensy tiny problem. There's no mouse. It's a mouse board. And on top of that, this laptop in particular has a pretty crappy mouse board. That's about the only bad thing about it. But believe me, it was crippling to my performance. Both the fact that I had to, change to using a mouse board, and the fact that the mouse board itself wasn't good. So as a result, I changed all my hotkeys. I now even have a button for hitting things. And my hotkeys already were weird, but this is just, even more different than I already had it. But as you can see, here is me training. And now I only started training 2 days prior to Season 3's start. So, it's a little cutting it close. So only 2 days of training, I have to go from completely sucking, I can't even fight mobs. Look at this. This is abhorrent performance. Oh my word. This hurts. It hurts. Yeah, it hurts to see it, man. Finally, after a long enough amount of time, I managed to kill over 100 husks, and my aim actually did become somewhat better. Don't get me wrong, I'm still below F tier on this thing, but I had improved enough that I could actually play. And, I thought, what better way to train than to play a survival world, because, it's pretty good for placing blocks down, getting used to things. After all, I'm training for an SMP, and survival elements will be key. But besides that, I knew that it wasn't going to be enough if I just trained for that. So I also trained on CubeCraft, and by the time the server started, I actually had gone to the point where I was on what I would call mid-level CubeCraft skill, which is below F tier, but it is not so bottomlessly bad that I just can't show my face. Eventually, Season 3 finally began. The beginning was chaotic, to say the least. From people suffocating each other using sand, including me, Oh, by the way, this actually made me the second non-official death. Aiden was basically suffocated the exact same way before me, and then I did this because I needed my hunger back. Okay, I wasn't gonna start with a disadvantage, man. Okay. And things were very chaotic to say the least. From like it took so long for us to get started that zombies came out and I died again. Okay, great. We had to fight the zombies off. Insert epic music. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that here. Yeah, aspect for the W. Bro saved my rear for real. Oh my word, aspect. Chill. Bro was punching them like crazy. Yeah, daylight. Out time. Oh, man. Yeah, pretty bad start. Finally, though, after Lava nearly lost his mind, we managed to get everyone in a circle and start speeches. But they were boring, so let's just cut to when Season 3 started. I said let's just cut to when Season 3 started. Hello? Let's cut. Any second now. And then, at last, Season 3 began. Yeah! However, all was not nearly as good as it seemed. Because we were in a Badlands, and while it looks absolutely freaking sick, the speeches and all that took so long that it again was becoming night. Again? We were like so freaking cooked. I couldn't find food, wood, or nothing. But thankfully, someone else, my teammate, Pizza Fries, had successfully managed to find some trees and a jungle biome nearby, and he gave me cords. Or he said cords, whatever. And I just went that way, Because, look how cooked I am if I don't get that stuff. Gotta breathe. Anyways, I found trees. Oh, and also this guy named Star MC. Okay, yeah, let's not pretend I don't know who this guy is. Me and him were chill last season. We were teammates or allies. And actually, we were teammates. And, I managed to successfully make an alliance with him. So that was nice. Got another ally. And I got some wood. And you know what? Now would be a good time to tell you about what our team objective is for the start. Our objective is to craft the most powerful weapon on the server. The Density Mace. But the thing is, the Density Mace has one of the craziest crafting recipes on Earth. And also, there's a reason why it says Breach Mace effect. And I will talk about that later, probably. But that's not for now. For now, we gotta focus on this crazy crafting recipe. Look at this. We need 2 netherite ingots, 2 nautilus shells, 4 resin brick walls, and a sniffer egg. That means we gotta go to the nether, mine netherite. We gotta kill 2 drowns with nautilus shells, which is gonna be difficult. Then we gotta find a freaking sniffer egg. And we gotta find one of the most rare biomes ever to get pale oak resin. What am I saying? Resin. For those, yeah, it's just crazy. This was going to be a challenge if we wanted to get the most powerful weapon on this server. But we could do it because together we had assembled the most powerful team. I'm just kidding, it was not the most powerful team. But we had assembled a team. Maybe not the best team. First, there was me, the jack of all trades, master of none, politician / leader of the team, me. Then we have Pizza Fries, teammate from last season, redstoner of the group, and a grinder. Then we had the Australian guy, Fontybait, or Fonty. He wasn't able to participate, sadly, because he was having migraines. So yeah, poor Fonty. He's been quite useful too, and he's a really chill guy. And then we have the absolute carry of the team, without a doubt. It's Ray Manzarek, the guy I 1v1'd, the once second strongest player on the server, no longer ranked that, but he's still like top 5 or 6, something like that. And that's a really good ranking. So we got one of the strongest members of the server on our team. And not gonna lie, it's not just his PvP. Bro is just like a great teammate. He's funny. Well, maybe not funny, but he's a chill guy. With our team of 3 chill guys and 1 troll, we would be unstoppable. Speaking of which, I was trying to find pizza fries, because this guy had found a nether portal. And me and him were supposed to go get the netherite, while Ray went and got the Nautilus shells and the sniffer egg, which is going to be difficult. But, I had faith in him. And also, he was apparently supposed to get the resin bricks as well, which was going to be hard. But anyways, Pizza Fries had found a nether portal. And, I was trying to get some food, and some gear and stuff, and bring that to him, so together we could kind of go into the nether, get some netherite, all that good stuff. And I was, so freaking paranoid the whole time, because I was so worried that a player was going to come up and stab me. I was scared, man. I was a scaredy cat. But I did smelt some food. I cooked some food. And oh man, the paranoia was crazy. It didn't help that this jungle looked creepy as frick in the rain. Especially for my mood. I was terrified, oh my word, a player's gonna come out of nowhere, he's gonna stab me. Oh my word, we're all gonna die. However, thankfully these fears are completely ungrounded. I didn't even see another player that wasn't a team member the entire rest of the day. I know, crazy. There were 20, 30 people on. And I didn't even see any of them except for my teammates the rest of the day. And here's Ezekiel. Never mind. Anyways, after a bunch of walking, I did find the nether portal that, I keep saying Fonty instead of Pizza Fries, that Pizza Fries had found. But he wasn't there, so I kept following him. Because, I needed to give him some food. Eventually, though, I did find him, and we just kind of started looking for caves everywhere so we could get diamonds and go mine netherite and all that kind of cool stuff. And eventually, we kind of just started camping out on this peninsula kind of thing in between this lake/river and the ocean. And, we were just chilling. Things were great. We were getting some iron smelted, some gear ready. But then things took an unexpected turn for the worse. That's right. Pizza Fries was killed by a drowned. I was worried this would set us back terribly, but I was able to get almost all of his stuff. And actually, he did not take very long at all, if I'm being honest. He was back there in 3 minutes. I would have thought it would have taken him longer, but I guess he had a bed somewhere. But that was good. We didn't lose very much time, and he was able to get most of his stuff back. I keep wanting to call Pizza Fries Fonty. I don't know what's wrong with me today. But anyways, enough of the mixing up pizza and Fonty. Oh my word. Enough of those shenanigans. Anyways, we decided to part ways and go look for gear, specifically diamonds, so we could rendezvous again and go gather netherite. And would you believe it? I did not find a single freaking diamond. Not one. I got full iron, was strip mining for diamonds for 20 minutes and didn't find a single one. I think I just get lucky on my single player survival worlds. I'm telling you, I was able to I was able to gather a full set of freaking diamond gear on my survival world in 2 or 3 hours. Anyways, Ray couldn't do all the stuff himself, so I went to go get the resin. One problem, people kept freaking sleeping, and I did not get very much of any chance to do it. But fear not, because Ray got the Nautilus shells and the sniffer egg and was coming to meet me. And together we could gather the resin with the power of friendship. And so I just kind of waited for him. And I don't know what it was with Pizza Fries this day, but man, it felt like he was stalling the whole way while I was going to the Pale Oak Forest. Like, first, he needed to get, like, full diamond gear. And then he needed to enchant it. Or, I don't know, I guess he was gathering enough diamonds to do it. Like, man, I can't blame you for wanting to get resources, but at the moment, Pizza Fries, there were more important things on everyone's mind. That mace is, pretty useful for, you know, it's a lot more powerful than, like, diamond gear or anything like that. But whatever. It wasn't too crazy. And me and Ray did manage to finally meet up. It took him, like, I don't know, 20 minutes to get there. But who can blame him? The traveling's a little bit difficult. Like, I don't know, man. It just feels so much harder now. So anyways, me and him just kind of chilled out. We were waiting for, like, way too freaking long to actually get an opportunity to do this. But, you know, luck seemed to be on our side because we found a nether portal. And Pizza Fries managed to get the netherite for the netherite ingots. And he was coming this way. So now all we had to do was wait for Pizza Fries and wait for someone to stop freaking sleeping. Like, oh my word, they just would not stop sleeping. But tensions started to escalate. With us being so close to getting the mace, you know, everyone was a little bit on edge. And Ray started suspecting Pizza Fries of potentially treacherous thoughts. He started thinking that Pizza Fries was trying to nab the mace for himself. And, I mean, who could blame him? After all, he's never had an effect before. But he was acting like he just wanted to hold it. And while it was being rather sus about it, I could not really blame Pizza Fries for wanting to do that. After all, someone who is always made fun of for being bad. I mean, how could you resist the opportunity to, like, get, like, the most powerful weapon in the world? Well, not the world, but in this SMP. And say, in your face. But anyways, Ray finally managed to corner some of these creakings, and we got more than enough resin. Thankfully, everyone did not sleep in time. By the time they realized what we were doing, it was too late. I had gathered, me and Ray together had gathered enough resin easily for the walls. Their attempts at stopping us were too late. Now that we had the resin, all we needed to do was to wait for Pizza Fries to arrive. As long as he didn't die, things would go off probably perfectly. And for some reason, people still thought we were trying to get Spider Eyes. But anyways, Pizza Fries did successfully arrive, and now we had what we needed to craft the mace. The density mace. And thus, our team our team had gathered the most powerful weapon on this SMP, proving ourselves to be the strongest team. I'm just kidding. That doesn't make us the strongest team yet. Okay, so now I should probably address the density breach swap. Essentially, the coding was not completely ready, and essentially a lot of things with the mace were not ready. So the density and breach mace effects were swapped. It was fixed like the day afterwards, but just that day, things were kind of messed up. So, at the moment, we didn't have the most powerful weapon in the world, but we would have it once the thing was fixed. And so, everything seemed perfect. Until it wasn't. I lost track of my teammates, and when I lost track of them, it appeared that Pizza Fries had attempted to betray us. He was acting intensely suspicious, had attempted to hide from Ray, and was talking to his friends. Which, I'll be honest, talking to your friends, it ain't anything crazy, bro. But Ray was under the heavy impression that he was calling for backup. And to be honest, any backup that Pizza Fries could call up would probably get dealt with fairly easily. But, it was pretty sus that he was acting like this. Especially whenever Ray revealed where he was. But, Pizza Fries, it was clear he wasn't escaping. And I was offered the opportunity to hold it, but I did not want to. I didn't want to go through the whole hassle of de-gearing myself like Pizza Fries had to do. And I also wanted to, I very much wanted to keep Ray's trust. His trust was way more valuable, is way more valuable to me than any super powerful weapon. But anyways, after continued resistance, Ray had to do what he had to do. And that pretty much ended that whole scenario there. Anyways, after this, we all decided to split up and go gather gear before rendezvousing. So, on my way out, I found something crazy. Turns out, Eclipse's team had been going after the same mace as us, and had just arrived. It was crazy lucky that we did not run into them, and that we split up when we did. Because if we didn't, who knows what would have happened. If we had only taken like another minute, things might have gone so much worse. We got insanely lucky. Like, ridiculously lucky. Anyways, I decided that it was high time I got out of there. So after traveling a significant distance away, and making sure no one was following me, I decided to quit for a while, as I had places to be, and we had achieved our goal for now. This is the part where I tell you to subscribe. If you enjoyed it, then please do subscribe, like, and share this video, and feel free to comment on what I should do next in this SMP. I logged back on after a few hours, only to find that all my teammates were gone. I was the only member of my team that was currently online. I decided that it had been quite a while since I had left the game, so I decided to attempt to ask about everyone else's current level of gear. I decided Aspect would probably be a good person to ask. Aspect, what level of gear do you have? Okay, well, I need a level, like iron maybe, or like, like maybe diamond or something like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, buddy, we know you don't got the netherite armor. You don't have that. You need the forge effect for that. We all know that. Nice try, buddy. Okay, well, at least Aiden gave us a serious answer. That's pretty good. So, yeah, I needed to go mining. Insert epic mining montage. Clutch? Clutch? Oh. Okay, not a clutch. Whoa, Aspect, that is an offensive thing to say. How can you be racist to British people? Oh, look, I finally found diamonds. Yeah, boy. I actually managed to get diamonds. That's crazy. But little did I know that tragedy was about to strike. Because I forgot my hotkeys, because I had only had 2 days of practice before the server started. So, I got cooked. All the things us players will go through for. No. Button. Punch, shield. Say quit. Shoot, man, I'm gonna die. I'm going to freaking die. Unfortunately, I had died. But I am not one to give up so easily. So I came back on the phone. But where the keybinds had plagued me before and gotten me killed, the internet decided to stop clutching And, yeah, I got killed over and over and over again. I literally got spawn killed, like, by zombies, like, 10 times. Then, the worst thing happened. Ray died with the density effect, meaning that he had lost the most powerful weapon on the server. The reason why he died was because, as I said before in part 1, which if you haven't watched that, you should go watch that right now. As I said in part 1, the maces were not quite ready to be used yet. The two maces the breach and density maces had been mixed up, and that had been like sorted and stuff. We managed to get the density effect now, but the maces would still kill you if you used them, and Ray didn't know this, and he accidentally got himself killed. This was terrible. We had lost the effect. Except we didn't. You see, the effect goes to the nearest person whenever someone dies to not a player. So, it just so happened that in a crazy twist of luck, I was the closest person to Ray. So I got the density effect. And it also just so happened that I was lucky enough to actually be getting gear and not be getting spawn killed at this moment. It was insane luck, and it was the last major lucky event that happened that day. Pretty much creating an end to the day's effects and stuff. Effects? The day's events. After I logged back on with the density effect, I decided to get some gear, just like iron gear, and travel to the new base that Ray was working on. It took me a significant amount of time, but eventually I did manage to reach it. It was around this time that I decided to remove Pizza Fries, or Flag as we know him on Discord, from our team. Unfortunately, neither me or Monkey, or Ray, he's a Monkey on Discord, but he's Ray on Soulforge, and we're calling him Ray because that sounds cool. But whatever, me and Ray could not trust him anymore, as are his stunts that he pulled. So this was just the final nail in the coffin for his team membership. So regrettably, Pizza Fries was removed from our team. Anyways, I just continue to build things, mess around the base, kill the chicken jockey and got the lava chicken disc. And, yeah, it was pretty cool. But I was becoming more and more of a liability since I was still in iron gear. And, it was just starting to bother me. And it really started, I really realized this when I was sent on a mission to gather blaze rods from a nether fortress. And I was like, it'll be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm not gonna die. It'll all be fine. What are you talking about? Very fine. So I arrived at the nether fortress and kind of looked around a bit to find a way to get in. Got into a confrontation with a ghast, and I got the heck out of there as fast as I could. So then I tried to take a more rational way. I was kind of going on this rational way. The ghast found me again, and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna hide behind this very convenient wall. What would be awesome, though, is if I had a little bit more brain cells, because I walked right into this fireball. Very intelligent. Tried running back the other way, And I was like, oh crap, no, that's not gonna work. Ran back behind the wall, so the gas unaggroed on me, and I was finally fine. But I didn't know that, so I was like looking everywhere, like what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get stabbed by a ghast. So in desperation, I ran behind these lava columns to escape from it. I was like, oh no, 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 it's gonna shoot me. But it didn't. And I was completely fine. I was just stupid. So I then proceeded to tunnel to the Nether Fortress, because that seemed like a much more safe way of doing it. Fell in lava. Then I actually did manage to reach the fortress, and I prepared for my epic confrontation with the blazes. Nothing can go wrong here. So after this, I returned to our base, actually made some diamond gear, and got some enchants. But we had a situation. Oh my word, he's gonna get swarmed with so many babies. Look at him when he comes back. He's so close. I like that way it's going on. Here, I'll let them all leave. There you go, 1 free XP. Whoever gains it. And oh my word, the babies. I kinda want to kill them. I'm worried I'll get swarmed if I kill them. Oh heck no. Oh no, never mind. They're aggro on me. Oh, they want to aggro on me, but they re-aggro on me. Easy man, I can kill them. Here we go. Easy dubs, man. So yeah, our gold farm was pumping out baby zombified piglins. we fixed that a little bit later. And yeah, this gold farm is a little bit finicky, to be honest, but it's okay. After getting killed around 10 times by zombies, I eventually managed to meet up with my teammate Ray, and together, mostly him, he created a base. And anyways, him and Fonty have gone off and are destroying stuff right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is our base. It's pretty cool. We got a bubble elevator and drop down thingy. Got some cake. Got some cool chests and under chests. We got our little enchants set up. We got this XP grinder thingy that gives us gold and stuff. Really cool. I spent like an hour mining like 2.5 stacks of obsidian for it, which was quite fun honestly. Mostly because I got the yaps of other people. We got all of our villagers here, and let's see here. Then we got what I've been working on for like the past couple of minutes. Not minutes, more like the past couple of hours. More like half the day. Well, I don't know about that, but I've been working on this for quite a while. Behold, the arena. Now, before you laugh, well, you might ask, what is this arena for? Well, you see, I had an idea. You see, whenever we got here, me and Ray created a chicken jockey, and then we managed to kill the chicken jockey, and we got the lava chicken disc, which I then proceeded to lose by getting killed by a blaze. Well, I got hit by a blaze, and then I just phased through the freaking floor and died. That's not important. I lost the disc, but what's important is that gave me an idea. What if I created a chicken jockey battle arena, and we could like just capture chicken jockeys, and we could like release them and fight them. And also each other, and I don't know, whatnot. We could, like, make mobs fight each other. I don't know, man. Whatever the frick we want to do. It's just like a free freaking arena. Like, look at this, man. Look at this. Also, there's a freaking nether portal out there. I mean, look at this. Look. I made, like, stands. I made another floor. I made a freaking pillar. Well, actually, that pillar was there, but I just improved it. Like, look at this. There's also cats everywhere. I love cats. We got, like, so many viewing points. This ominous cave that's gonna look like 10 times more ominous once I don't have night vision, which I'm hoping that is gonna get taken away, but maybe it's for the best that it is still here. We got cats. We got like 2 cats, like, in the arena. I literally saw one, like, push the other into lava. Like, oh my word. Freaking murderers. They're evil. I'm gonna burp. So yeah, I haven't actually got the chicken jockey part of the arena setup. But anyways, here we go. Oh, this is the exit. This is the exit door here. We can go, like, out into the actual cave. You, like, from the outside, it doesn't look quite so nice. It kind of looks like 100 times worse. But it does look a little. Oh wait, frick. Oh, got a button. That's swag. So yeah, you can essentially you can go down through here, and you get to go into this really cool place. So once you go, like, through this little tunnel here, you end up in here, and oh frick. Here, quick, I'm gonna. What the heck? Why am I fighting a freaking skeleton again? Heck no. I'm losing to a freaking skeleton. Get out. Bruh, the mobs are crazy. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like great. It's a crazy thing here. Wait, what? It died in lava. Oh my word. This is getting ridiculous. Anyway, this is where it's like we have this, like, these 2 different lava pits, and I kind of, like, wanted to add this little thing right here so that, like, we could, like, ominously back our opponent off the edge into lava, or knock, like, the zombies and stuff into lava. I don't know, man. Having lava just makes things, like, 10 times cooler. And you have this one, which is less cool, but these two together work together to, like, create this, like, bridge of lava. Or not bridge of lava, this, like, bridge in between that kind of, like, connects it. And that's kind of what I was going for whenever I made this. And, like, dude, I feel like... Oh, frick. Batteries running low. I feel like this is, like, honestly, like, pretty much, like, the perfect, thingy. So, yeah, now all that remains is to capture a couple chicken jockeys, lock them up, and prepare them for battle. Okay, guys, so I've got, like, full maxed out gear. See if you look here, I got, like, full prot 4, I'm breaking 3. I got thorns too on my pants, but that doesn't really matter. You see, I got, like, all this stuff. I mean, it's not, I guess technically they're probably a handful of enchants. I guess it's not really maxed out, but it's basically maxed out. We got our pickaxe, which also, I guess it's not actually maxed out. I guess maxed out isn't quite the right term for it, but it is more than good enough. Let's just say that. I don't have knockback on my sword, because I don't want to have knockback on my sword. I kind of hate it. I don't really hate knockback, but, I mean, to be honest, I'm probably never going to survive a PvP fight on the laptop without it. So I'm probably going to instantly get drop kicked by anyone I ever fight, or I'm going to have to get on my phone to fight anyone. Or maybe I'll have enough time to train before I actually get into any fights here. But anyways, we're here at this ocean to get a trident, which is the next step in my plan. Anyways, I just thought I should record this because like this is one of, like, the most beautiful, like, looking things ever. So I don't know. I just gotta record this. Like, man, just look. Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong button. Sprinting. I'm stupid. Here we go. Where are you? Here you are. how's it going? Is that a trident round? Oh, yes it is. Hi, bro. Well, there's some completely pointless random facts. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Yes. Hey, I'm out. Yeah. I need to think about this, actually, because there are two of them. I can definitely take both of them pretty easily, but I suck. Failed it. Like, sheer lack of skill. Alright. Yes! For all these years. Gotta try it. And I already have a Riptide 2 book, so oh my word, I'm going to be so freaking fast. I'm gonna love it, man. It's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm also gonna get looting 3 on my sword, which I forgot to put on my sword. Because I'm freaking stupid. I'm like so freaking stupid. I don't even know why. Here, I'm gonna head back to my base with it. Go, 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 go. Oh, wait. No, this is where I started the video. Oh, frick. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. You know, actually, I do need to cut off the video right now, so you don't see where my base is. I have returned to my base. Now it's time to apply some enchants to this trident. Okay, so it turns out enchanting a trident correctly is kind of difficult for me. Because you see, the specifications are I have to have, or I want to have Impaling 3, Riptide 3, plus all the other stuff on it. Because Impaling 3 is the maximum allowed in PvP for the server. And I just could not seem to get Impaling 3 without getting loyalty or something like that. Or channeling. It was so difficult that I spent like ages working on it. And then, on top of that, I managed to break our gold farm because one of the tridents wasn't working. It wasn't killing piglins. And at the same time, another team was using their gold farm. And the two gold farms combined were lagging out the server so much I couldn't even, stop the gold farm. I quite literally lagged out so bad that I had to straight up quit. Anyways, we'd gotten a new member of our team, Allison. And, wait 1 second, brain fart. Oh yeah, Fonty and Ray had gone off to spawn to meet her and get her back to our base. And I had just been, goofing off doing stuff at our base, and I was getting bored. So I decided to go to spawn. And so, I did. And I realized that I never wanted to do overworld travel ever again. And I met Taze. He was a chill guy. Colton thought I was stalking him for some reason. Anyways, I went to the Nether and hid at Nether spawn. I was worried that people were gonna find me and attack me and stuff, but the only people who were online were Hollow and Eclipse, who are my team's allies, so I wasn't in real danger. So, I decided to journey all the way back to my base. But that would prove more difficult than I imagined. I fell into lava. And this was just the first time I fell into lava. And oh my word, am I thankful that our saturation on this server is broken as frick, because Oh my word, I would have died so many times here. Like, now I understand why we need fire res pots. Like, this was not good. I mean, yeah, I survived, but oh my word. The food I wasted, man. And then I lagged out and fell in lava. Again! Again! I did it again! And then I did it again! I thought I was gonna freaking die. This is why, like, this traumatized me so much. Because I forgot that on Soulforge, it lags out and you can only place like 2 blocks at a time. At least during the early days of the servers. Because it's weird like that. And it genuinely traumatized me so freaking much that I started, like, acting like that on other servers. And then my golden boots broke. Like, bruh. My poor boots. So my golden boots are gone. And now I'm starting to, like, lose almost all my health. And I'm like, oh crap, I need to bust out the golden apple or I might not survive this. But I survived. Wait, and, oh yeah, a ghast tried to attack me and I was like, it's lock-in time, and I decided to one-tap it with a single bow shot. Pew! And it's dead. And since I didn't have any golden boots, let's just say the whole entire journey through the nether was like a freaking chase sequence. Well, not the whole journey, but, this area right here was like a freaking chase sequence. Oh look, it's a ghast! Yeah, so I get chased by piglins, 2 ghasts spawn on me at the same time. I'm getting attacked from every freaking direction. I get hit by a freaking fireball. I'm running for my life. Like, dude, why does this always happen to me when I go to the nether? I managed to escape to this bridge. And I was like, oh dear, they're gonna follow me. So I took out my trusty pickaxe. I was like, this bridge no longer is a bridge. And this piglin commits suicide. Very interesting. Piglins do not have the most brain cells ever. But, anyways, I also killed this ghast because he was annoying. Pew. And I continued journeying through the nether. And, got scared by piglins again. And I was like, oh crap, here we go again. So I ran and ran and ran, but then I came to this like ledge thing. But you know what? I escaped. We'll skip the rest. I fell into the lava like what, 2, 3 more times, something like that. But I made it back home, and I realized I needed food. And so I got food. I got golden carrots, gapples, all that stuff. But I wanted notch apples, so I went to the trial chambers.
Well, here goes nothing. Yeah. What the heck? Oh shoot, I'm actually good. No, I'm not. I'm fine. What the heck? I'm in slight trouble. They're like, oh. What the heck? Dude, like I was just in. Yo, give me 2 notch apples and I will be happy. What the heck? Golden carrots are so good. Yeah, slime. Oh heck no, I'm getting slime. Actually, not gonna lie, that's a pretty good source of slime. Let's go. Degrees, let's go. Hey, stop it, there's so many. And I find your black man defenses here. What's up? The amount of slime here is crazy. Also, I think that if you have this effect, the slime, you get more slime. So I just got.
At long last, I had secured a single notch apple, which was only half of what I wanted, but at the end of the day, I had been here for ages. I had gotten every single ominous thing, key, ominous vaults. I had opened every single one of those, so I wasn't getting any more notch apples from this trial chamber. It was time for me to handle the storage room looking thingy majigger that was up here in the quadrants across the map from our base. After I returned, I got a chicken. I was hoping to finally get a chicken jockey and to 1v1 it for the finale of the video. But regretfully, the iron golems were killing any zombies that would show up. In desperation, I declared war on the iron golems. However, in spite of my best attempts, no baby zombies seemed to ever spawn while I was doing this. And so regretfully... Why do I keep saying regretfully? What the heck is wrong with me today? Whatever. Regretfully, I was unable to complete my mission. And thus sadly ends Chapter 1